Shayna with this week's health and nutrition news. Big Bird is giving kids a big brain because a recent study found that Sesame Street can be as beneficial as preschool. Gobbling up educational cookies alongside Cookie Monster and counting up numbers with Count on Count apparently helps kids learn important life skills. In fact, researchers found that places where Sesame Street is broadcast have a 14% drop in the likelihood that kids will fall behind in school. With just some simple Sesame Street, they're soaring ahead like Super Grover. This benefit was especially strong among children from economically disadvantaged areas and young African American boys. Sesame Street was even linked to improved social and emotional skills. So next time you have a marathon Elmo session with your little cousin, just know that it's truly guilt-free TV watching.
TV! TV, where are you? There you are! Ah, good.
According to a recent study in pediatrics, the branch of medicine focusing on infants, children, and teens, youth bullying has long-term negative effects on adult health. For instance, one study found that being bullied as a kid was linked to worse mental and physical health, less self-esteem, and more depression, a mood disorder of persistent sadness. Those who repeatedly bullied over time also had trouble walking, playing sports, or running. In fact, another study discovered that people who were bullied during their teenage years accounted for about a third of adult depression cases. People bullied often at the age of 13 actually had twice the risk of becoming clinically depressed by age 18. A third study found that victims of childhood bullying were less likely to succeed as adults, becoming more likely to engage in unhealthy behaviors like smoking, have difficulty keeping friendships,
sorry I annoyed you with my friendship,
and struggle holding on to a job. Experts say that direct action must be taken against bullying by working with parents and teachers to create a safe learning environment. So if you or someone you care about has been bullied, be sure to tell an adult. As medical technology advances, the field of bionics is producing some incredible superhuman hardware, like an electronic mesh that can zap away tumors and bionic lenses that improve vision beyond natural perfection. Let's start with the healing mesh. This amazing tech can be rolled up into a needle and injected into the brain, where its soft and bendable material can be used without damaging brain tissue. When scientists tested it on mice, they were able to closely monitor brain signals electronically. Next, they'll be tweaking it to deliver living stem cells to repair damage and heal everything from spinal cord injuries to malfunctioning brain connections. That's because our brain naturally zaps commands to the body through synapses, a structure that allows chemical and electrical signals to pass between cells. By simulating this through artificial electronics, communication can be improved. Another medical marvel is a newly crafted bionic lens. It can enhance human eyesight beyond perfect 20/20 vision. Which refers to someone being able to read the same line of letters at 20 feet that a normal person sees at 20 feet. Someone with poor eyesight, like 20/40, may only be able to see at 20 feet what a normal person sees at 40 feet. Our eyes act like movie projectors, translating light that enters through a see-through dome called the cornea into nerve signals that lets our brain perceive shapes, colors, movement, and more. In the center of the colorful part of our eye, which is called the iris, we have a dark hole called the pupil, and light goes through it to strike the retina, a light-sensitive layer of tissue that acts like a camera film. The bionic lens can replace the eye's natural lens after a painless 8-minute surgical procedure and will be available as soon as 2017.
Future!